Bobby.
Hey folks, how's it going?
Hi. You want to play? Twiglet has brought multiple toys downstairs.
Every toy,
today.
basically.
He's basically brought every single toy downstairs today. And I think he's going to now... You want to come up to the window?
He's going to stare at us, like...
Or he's going to stare at my feet. There we go. There you go. Go on. Good job, Bubby.
No one can see you there, Twigs. Well done.
Nobody can see you in the secret camera I've set up in the window. Good job. Now he's just going to stare out over his domain. And we've got him cornered. All right. He's been a very good... He's so much happier now that it's not nearly so hot.
Oh, my God.
And therefore, he's not nearly so riled up, which is really... Oh, where are we going? You gonna give kisses? You gonna give licks? Aww, good boy. Yes, there we go. Welcome to my stream. We talk about my cat.
We do 4 things on this show.
And that's the first of them.
That's the first one.
Is there... Here, hello, here's my beautiful lad. My beautiful lad sitting in a window. And now he's gonna show us his butt. And off he goes. All right, he'll be back. Don't worry, everybody. He'll be back. Hello!
Hi.
Welcome to the stream. We hope you're all doing well. We hope that if you live in a place like we do, it's cooler now and you're sleeping better at night. We sure as heck are.
Oh, yeah.
Which is greatly appreciated. As Alice just said, we do 4 things on the stream. We used to do 3, but then we got a cat.
So the first one's the cat.
Yes, but we talked to one of our dear friends today about a behavioral issue we've been having with Twiglet. And their response is, you only have 1 cat. That's why. You should get another one. And I'm like, oh no, we'll have to get another cat. No.
It also occurred to me that you did due diligence within 12 hours of that information.
What do you mean?
There is another cat in the area who we meet regularly on our evening walks.
Right.
Who is black and white, a little scraggly, and obviously kind of getting up there in years a little bit, but he's really sweet.
Yes. And today we saw him as we were coming up on our walk. And we saw somebody going into the house at the same time. So I knocked at the door. I'm like, excuse me. Oh, there he is. That's Twiglet. Excuse me, is this your cat? Can you tell me about them? We want to make sure they're okay. It's been really hot. We've seen them outside a lot. And he is, and his name is...
Molly.
His name is Marley. He's 17 years old.
He is not the oldest cat near us. There's a 22-year-old
There is a 22-year-old cat down the street. But Marley is 17 and an indoor-outdoor cat, and he's just fine with his brother... Stanley, who's the lovely black, we think, pub cat we see every once in a while.
Who does not wish to be perceived.
Yes. And their sister Olivia, who is the chatty Bengal that we see on our walks
who will run up to us and go, hi, I saw a bird, and look, I have a tail and legs.
And I love you and pet me.
Yes.
And has never had enough pets in their life. So, yes, now we know that these are all safe, indoor, well-loved for cats. So I have nobody to kidnap.
Because the same friend also...
Because that scraggly black and white guy was like, oh, if you're an outdoor cat, then I might give you a home. But same rescue friend told us, put a paper collar on them. Very easy for them to rip off, but put a note on it that said... Hey, does somebody own this cat? Can you call us and let us know? And if not, we're going to take care of them. And now I don't have to do that. And now I've met the person who takes care of them, and that was very good. So that's the 4th thing we do on this stream. What else do we do?
We also fill you in on how things are with us. And we...
Not as hot.
No.
Work is not on fire.
No, work is on fuego.
It's not on fuego. I do a different kind of job now, and it frequently involves wrangling people who make unwise decisions. You know, that's part of my job.
Wrangling people who make unwise decisions is the politest way to describe lawyers I think I've ever heard.
Professional adults. We are professional adults for lots and lots of people. That is what I do. I'm sure there's a cat cafe you can visit, maybe find Twiglet a buddy. Well, see, we're having the big debate, right? There are many options. Option 1 is we get a dog. Probably a puppy. So that the puppy is smaller than Twiglet, and Twiglet can, establish his dominance. And then the puppy, when he gets bigger... because it'll probably be a boy, and his name will be Rex, or Garrus. I haven't decided yet. You know, it's got to be a It's got to be a Mass Effect reference. But that way, when the dog grows up, he will still show true deference to Twiglet. That is option number 1. Option number 2, professional adult wranglers. I am, somebody gave me the nickname once of mom friend anxiety override. I am the person who will sit down at a table with 7 people who don't know what they want and order for the entire table.
See you do it.
No problem doing that. Option number 2 is another cat. But with a cat, it's going to have to be another indoor cat because I don't want to do the wrangling of one indoor and one outdoor cat. And honestly, I don't believe in outdoor cats. I know other people are very perfectly happy with it, but cars exist and I want my baby safe. Would it be a shepherd? I probably wouldn't name the dog Shepherd. No. But I will probably name the dog Rex or Garrus.
Yes.
Or maybe Grunt.
Possibly Drac.
Or possibly Drac, right? Drac the dog is a really good name. The coolest rescue, he wasn't a rescue, the coolest dog I ever saw at a vet's office. He was a cubic meter of a bulldog. Like boom, boom, boom. He took the vet tech out of the names and his name was Orc. Orc the dog. I'm like, yes, that's what I want.
I knew a bulldog called Elvis once.
Nice.
Good name.
Going
Elvis, yeah.
But with another cat, the question's a German Shepherd named Rex. Yeah, that would work well. But with the cat, the question becomes, do we want another deaf cat like Twiglet? Or do we not need that and would have a cat that does have hearing? And therefore they could take care of each other. But Twiglet being deaf has definitely been advantageous at times. Someone is getting his favorite toy. That pile of fur is the mouse he came home with as a kitten.
Yeah,
and he carries it around the house. And when he brings it to you, he is bringing you his most beloved favorite toy. And it is usually a sign of favor that you have done well in his eyes this day. And it's
thank you, Monkey. This has been acceptable.
Yes, baby. A blind cat was the other option. And it just, they could support each other. But there are advantages to having an animal that doesn't react to fireworks or sirens or cars or dogs and things.
He sat in the bedroom window just looking at lightning like, this is cool.
Yeah, he loves thunder and lightning storms because he can't hear it, but he likes to watch the lights. Don't laugh at me. I have one of those lights that you wrap around your neck that are adjustable so I can read my book in bed.
The exact sort of thing that in the early 90s, had they been invented, every Star Trek The Next Generation away team would have worn.
Yeah, exactly. I have one because that's how I read my book in bed and don't keep Alistair up, or how he reads in bed and doesn't keep me up. And he loves seeing the shadows play on the wall. He'll sit till the corner of the bed like, what's that? What's that? What's that? And he also chases bugs. And if we have that light on and not the light on in the bedroom, then there are less bugs for him to see and therefore chase, and therefore fall off the headboard and land on my head.
Which has also happened
in
recently.
The morning. Yes, precisely. How has that Mousy not been shredded? Ruthie Cat is not allowed to have her special Mousy unsupervised. This is what's left of it. This is what's left of beloved Mousy. See, he's following it. Yeah, there he goes. I'm trying to find more like mice that have orange in them. You guys. Okay, you guys. So you know how it was super, super hot recently? And you know how you can buy cooling pads for animals? They had a whole series that looked like fruits.
Just like fruits.
So Twiglets is of course a giant orange slice.
And he doesn't use it.
He doesn't. Terribly. He's used it once.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen him line on it once or twice. He licks it.
Really?
He likes to lick the mat. Yes. I don't think he likes the movement of the liquid, but he does recognize that
it is basically a waterbed for cats.
It is a waterbed for cats. I always have a soft spot for cats that are missing bits, missing eye, tail, foot, though my sister did promise if I got a one-eyed cat, she would stick a googly eye where the missing eye was.
Legit.
Read Hemlock and Silver by IT Kingfisher when it comes out. I got an ARC. I just finished it. Adorable British short hair gray one-eyed cat. I say adorable. I say a cat.
Big Grebo vibes.
You'll like him. You will absolutely like the cat when you find him. But so that's the debate, right? Do we get a kit? Do we get a puppy? Do we get another cat? What kind of cat do we get? Do we need one right now? Is he okay? Do we just need more pet? Does he just need more attention? I mean, pre-ordered already. Yes, good. Yeah, trust me, Ducky. It has the creepiest thing Ursula has ever done in it. Like, I texted her, how dare you? This is so creepy. But also, it's lovely. And hella creepy. So, it's the perfect Teen Kingfisher book, is what I'm saying. Exactly. Along with all the others. So that has been the topic this week of, okay, Twiglet needs more attention. There are only 2 of us. We work from home. It's not physically possible for us to give him any more attention. What do? We have to get another pet.
We outsource.
Oh no. Oh no, we have to get another pet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You guys.
So that's definitely the talking about cats segment.
It's kind of too. It's kind of how we've done this week as well.
It's also how we've done. I mean, Ursula writes very creepy horror. Wendy! Hello, beloved. How are you doing? It is so wonderful to see you here on a Wednesday night. Please do not be ignoring your vacation. You must be having Wendy vacation.
Yes, go. Be on more vacation, Wendy.
Can Twiglet have play dates with neighbors or friends that might get his sillies out with another critter? Our neighbor Andrew does come and check in on him every once in a while, and they play together, but there aren't any other indoor-only animals around. Remember, Twiglet had feline corona when he was a kitten, and so I don't think that's capable of being passed along, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to do that. We do have, I don't think playdates are, do tradespeople count as playdates?
Because he really likes tradespeople.
Because he does like tradespeople. We had somebody from the council do an energy survey of the house, and she loved him and he loved her. But honestly, I think the best thing to do is have Ducky come visit again, because Twiglet loves Ducky. Ducky is Twiglet's most favoritist other person in the world. You are taking a piece from the 1,000-piece jigsaw of the Millennium Falcon. Okay, cool.
Fantastic.
I'm glad.
It should also be pointed out, was it this morning or yesterday that we were in here and
Amber?
Yeah.
Okay, so Amber is one of the 2 cats of a family who live on the corner. They have a young boy.
I'll have to come back.
Oh, right. Yes, exactly. The little boy is 2-ish. Amber was his first word. This is how closely this cat and this little boy are bonded. Amber will follow the little boy when he goes out for walks with his mom in the neighborhood. Every day. Every day we see her following along as they go for a walk. And the other morning we came out here and we saw Amber on the corner mewing in distress. And we're like, oh no, Amber, what's wrong? So I went out and I petted her and she tried to lead me back to the house, but then stopped and just sat by the fence. And I'm like, oh no, are you okay? And then the mom and the little boy came around the corner and she immediately ran off. And then they walked by and I'm like, oh, so she lost you, did she? And the mom said, oh yeah, she does that all the time. So that was Amber going, where are my monkeys?
Hello?
Where are my monkeys? I cannot find my monkeys.
She actually ran up to the office window. I was like, have you seen my monkeys?
Yes, she's really a sweet cat. Exactly. Oh no, I'll have to visit. Not mom or dad for the first word, the cat, as is their... Oh yeah, mom and dad are both kind of annoyed about the fact that the little boy's first words were Amber. Yes, but yes, yeah, they're so sweet together. They're very, very sweet. Amber's done this once before. When I was in the U.S. for business a year or 2 ago, she was making that same sound and woke Alistair up in the morning. And it turns out there was construction going on around the corner of the street. She was yelling at them. She's like, loud. You're too loud. I don't like it. You're loud.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Amber is a very expressive cat.
And then I came down and I was like, Amber, are you okay? And she accepted fusses. And she was like, it's too loud. I'm leaving. And she had filed her grievance with a monkey and left.
Apparently, something like that. Right. That is the state of all. Oh, and I got to pet Nelson today.
Yes.
And Nelson is the orange and white bichromic cat who lives a couple doors down. And apparently he has allergies. So he's been hiding out in the backyard for a couple of days to get away from all of the pollen in the front of the house. And his brother got Ollie?
Otis.
His brother Otis had disappeared for a couple of days and then came home and drank a bunch of water and ate 3 plates of food and won't leave the backyard. So Otis probably got stuck in somebody's garage for a couple of days and now he's at home.
Jules, to be pointed out, Otis was shot a couple of years ago.
Yeah, he was shot at probably by a pellet gun. So this cat has been gone for several days, stuck somewhere, and taken an injury. This cat is like a spy. He's like the James Bond of cats, right? He's fine. I mean, he got patched up and he's fine, but he is a gentleman about town, and he is my favorite, and I love him. He gets so excited when you pet him that sometimes he just can't help but bite.
And
it's
not hard to say,
and then he
is really
licks
nice,
you.
thank you.
Exactly. But no, Otis and Nelson are some of my favorite cats that we get to pet. I changed the route we take for a walk so that I can see if Nelson... And the neighbor was so sweet. She's like, I've seen you walk by the last couple of days and you look so disappointed. I'm like, I didn't see Nelson or Otis. And so she gave us the update about what's been going on with them. Yes, that's who we are now. We're the crazy people who walk around the neighborhood checking in on all the cats. But, okay.
I feel like we've assumed our final, or at the very least, most powerful form.
Yeah, it is a very powerful form. So that's what's been going on with us. Wendy's on vacances, which is lovely. And now you know all about the cats. So let's talk about the other things that we do on this stream. We are going to shortly take an early ad break and set up for Strange Horticulture, which is a lovely identifying plants and solving a mystery, I think, game. We are at about the halfway point of the game.
We are, in fact, at exactly the...
And we've identified 2 places where we had choices to make, which therefore indicates kind of like branching in narratives. But we have no idea what our ending is going to be. That is where Wendy currently is. All right, hold on. I got to look at the photo, Wendy. Oh
my
lovely.
God.
Absolutely lovely. So we will be playing more Strange Horticulture here shortly, and then we will do some shenanigans if there is time, because we tend to play Strange Horticulture quite late, and it doesn't tend to be too creepy or horrific because I play it like a paladin and I'm nice to everybody. Wendy, you'll be very proud of me. Shocking. Wendy, I must go through the gate. The sea is calling. I mean, right? You could just kind of cavort on down that path and nobody would ever see you again, Ducky, and that would be sad.
Do a cavort.
There are thank you, branching narratives in the play. Also, the other thing we should start talking about here, folks, is we should have 2-3-ish streams of Strange Horticulture left, and we have a break coming up. I can't remember which week it is. Let me look at the schedule.
Well, Full Lid's got 2 weeks to go, including this one.
Right.
We tend to try and sync the breaks up.
This week and next week. So we'll be dark on the 9th for this stream.
And your birthday.
The 11th for the Full Lid. And, do math, 12th, 13th for Sunday morning stream. Because it's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
And I'm going to the beach. So we will be dark for a week in 2 more weeks. I know. I want to swim so bad. I just can't. I can't wait. I'm very excited about it. But start thinking about how, like, tonally, what we want to do with games after this. Hello, Zalia. Yes. Take me to the beach. Exactly. Gotta sing the song. Beach birthday. It's what I wanted this year. Didn't have a birthday last year. Want to have a birthday this year.
Right.
Going to the beach. So, woohoo beach. Hi, Bonsai! So think about tonally how we might want to change things around. There is Potion Craft, and there's several other candidates we have, like Date Everything is now available, and apparently delightful.
The DLC for it includes the personification of the DLC that you can date. And the personification of the transaction.
Of the financial transaction you make to buy the DLC, who you can also date. We can also go back to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I agree completely. Hugo-nominated game. My only hesitation, not concern, but hesitation there is that it's a puzzle intense game and it's been several weeks, months since we played it, so there may be a bit of a steep entry curve, but that shouldn't stop us if we don't want it to. I played so much Date Everything this week, like it's taken over my life. I regret everything. I need to hear everything. I'm so excited. I really want to play this game. It sounds so fun and sweet and ridiculous. The game my friends used to torment me with beautiful women. Well, I mean, I won't torment you, but I could present you visually with the beautiful women involved. There we go. So why don't we take our ad break right now, folks, so that anybody who does not have water can go and get water. You can have caffeine if it's your first thing in the morning, but if it's, you know, over the yard arm like it is for us, or winding in towards bedtime, I recommend water. Get yourself a snack if you need one, or take care of a pet, or attend to any medications or things of that nature. We're going to set up for the game, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. It can be pre-ordered. Sorry, we got completely distracted because pre-orders for the Art of Slay the Princess book are now up. are now available, and I have to share, and they're beautiful.
Oh, and it's structured. It's a choose your own art book. Look.
How so?
This
Choose your path through 290 pages of art. Oh, wow. Oh, proceed to page X. It's a choose your own adventure.
It's a choose your own adventure art book.
Oh, it must be mine.
Holy
Absolutely
shit.
must be mine. That is a good point, Wendy. However, employers aren't generally as supportive of creative and makeup, but you know, you could be in that position, and that would be amazing, amazing, Moxie. Let me know. But yeah, I'm absolutely going to be getting the art book. Thank you. All right. Stay focused, nerd. Stay focused.
Stay on target.
Stay on target.
Stay on target.
All right, okay. I'm going to play the game now. There we go. Continue.
Would you like to play a game?
Really?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
Yes.
Here we go. The lovely, lovely, relaxing music of strange horticulture. Day 9. Saturday. Apparently it's quite gray and gloomy. So let us start with...
Pet the kitty.
Look, it's glowing. That mushroom is in fact glowing a little
Wow.
bit. Okay, we have to move this copper Caledonian that I identified. And these are my new acquisitions that have not yet been identified. Wendy, do you need me to walk you through things? First, let me water... Well, I don't need to water my plants. These are all the plants that we have identified because they have their little tags.
Look at how neat they are, Wendy.
Look, they're all grouped together. And then these are all the plants that we have yet to identify. And this is our wonderful kitty Hellebore. And this is the tarot card of every night at the end of the game. We draw a tarot card and get a little more progress on, I guess, meta story. I'm not quite sure what's going on. You'll pick it up, but have at. Okay, fine. Ask questions if you need us to slow down. So, in Tibet, a noble elder stood silently. Oh, wait. Look. A noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. What do you recognize?
Each word is capitalized.
Right. North, east, south, southwest, south, south. So, okay, so now our will to explore is refilled. They are very neat and tidy, and I salute your organizational skills. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, these are our little gadgets. We don't need these right now. I've decided I'm going to go with trans today and then NB in a few days. Totally
Good
legit.
call.
Works for me. All right, so let us explore. And our card says in Tibet. All right, so let's find Tibet here. Here we go. Tibet. North, east, stood silently watching starry skies. So 3 south of Tibet. Let's try again. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. Yep, this is where we're going.
I find myself on a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swathes of purple heather, and there, another.
2 new plants. Even more purple flowers.
I'm willing to bet people have tattoos of some of these plants because the style and the coloration on them is very pleasing.
They're really nice, aren't they? Okay, look at all my new babies. All right. And now while I'm here, I will water everyone because I can. Mostly just because I can. Because I enjoy it. Being a responsible plant owner. You shouldn't water them too much, so. Everybody gets watered. There we go. Now the bottom row. Speed run. Whee! All right. Everybody has been watered. Excellent. Right. First customers. Simone Green. Long Meg. Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. As long as you can get me some Fever Kiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking their toll. Fever Kiss. Let's see. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. This looks like a likely candidate.
I think it does. Let's put it under the microscope.
Small red berries. Okay, but this one is also a candidate. Thin leaves and small purple red berries. Okay.
I find it really interesting how the game loop in this is detail.
Yeah, it's all about detail. Oh, Wendy, and I'll show you. We have this lovely little magnifying glass as well, so that if we want to look at plants just up on the shelf without taking them under our microscope, we can. But what fun is that? Right. So, but hold on a second. Baylock's Elixir. We haven't made this yet. I have an early dinner before work. You'll have a lovely stream. I'll be back next time. Have a great time, Darcy.
Darcy. Always nice to see you.
I stumbled upon a stinker saying freedom is not up for debate on top of a trans flag. I was like, who makes these? I want 20. Yes, please. That sounds great. I had bunting in the front window of all the various pride flags, and I left it up there so long it completely faded. I need to get a new one. Okay. We still have to make Baylock's Elixir, or we have to wait until somebody asks us for it. Because I don't know if we've identified all of these particular plants. But this is Fever Kiss, and we will give it to you. Use plant. Oh, Winnie, I'll show you. So these are the different characters that we have met in our adventures. Simone loves books and reading. She is also irritatingly organized and has begun the overwhelming task of rearranging the library at Ambleside. Her new system works, but it will take years to catalog every book, scroll, pamphlet, and diary. In the meantime, every day yields new discoveries. Buried fragments of ancient knowledge resurfacing to the light, like arrowheads to archaeologists. Which is great. So she is the librarian. Back. And we are going to give her Fever Kiss. Ta-da! Plant identified. Our reward is a new entry. Mountain Astery.
Astery. What an interesting shape.
Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Cup-like flowers, you say? Has a distinctive smell that reminds me of musty old books. So, there it is. But you, Fever Kiss, have been catalogued, so off you go. And you go on the shelf of I know what you are. I just haven't been asked yet. All right. We don't have any further exploration to do we? So, let us have another.
Yeah.
I fail to see what's irritating about being organized. Same. Good job, Hellebore. Thank you for the purr. We continue. Ooh, Posty. David Schaefer.
There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask, one made of jade.
Yep.
There are all sorts of bald in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual.
Let us collect our letter. Unsealed.
Beckfoot
Candle. Beckfoot Candle. Well, here's Beckfoot. I have a theory.
What's your theory?
Well, the candle is over there, right? Northwest?
What about the doohickeys?
Candle. Oh, good catch. Okay, the doohickeys. I need the doohickeys. Okay, so for folks, yes, this is the doohickeys. I think it has a specific name, but this is a type of code where you use this thingy and you center it on the location it says Beckfoot, and then you look at the direction pointed at by the symbol, and this is a candle, so it's here.
The candle leads me east of Westwater. To the north, the mighty Steeple Pike graces the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me. Perhaps another time.
But I got a plant. Ooh.
That's a pretty one.
Spiky dude. And now, Wendy, we will properly file this note away in the archives because we have completed with it.
I beg your pardon, it is Scafell Pike, which at 978 metres tall is England's highest mountain and war memorial.
Because, of course, England would put a war memorial on top of its tallest mountain. Of course it would. Oh, and we still have this item, don't we? We have this 1813 Gosforth coin. We haven't been there yet, have we? Gosforth. Here it is. Well, maybe another time. There we go. We've pet the cat. We may now continue our exploration. They lost nearly a whole generation in World War I. True.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother conversation. All right. Let's go, Hellebore. Forest Bear.
I've been talking to people around town and trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumoured to have been seen in these parts. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name.
The Servant.
Did you call it the Servant in the old world? Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. There's something I did not expect. They have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant.
Notice this guy's got green eyes.
This is the Witcher, isn't it, basically? They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Adrantium supplies are low. I need more.
So let's read more about this guy real quick. He's the Hunter. He's one of the Dreher, a group that builds a tolerance to the harmful effects of Dranthium from childhood so they can harness the plant's potent mind-enhancing abilities. They will die if they stop taking it. So, Wendy, it's lyrium, as far as I'm concerned. Dranthium. I'm 90% certain we've identified... No, I haven't identified Dranthium. A plant with powerful mind-altering abilities. Those who inhale smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. Some know Dranthium as Green Eye, a name derived from the telltale signs of overdose, where even the white of the eyes take on a green tint. So Dranthium has these long, sharp leaves. I thought we identified Dranthium. But it's not, it doesn't have a check mark. Oops, hold on, come back, book.
Ooh, this one's actually really tricky, and I have the walkthrough for it if you would like.
Okay.
This is a direct quote. There is a huge chance that you do not have Dranthium in your stock. To find this plant, open up the travel map and use the weird device over the top of the map. Oh. Weird spiky leaves. Like those.
Tomb of the Hunter.
See the leaves?
Where?
Above the axe.
It looks like crossed spears.
Or weird spiky leaves.
You think it's weird spiky leaves?
I think it's weird spiky leaves.
Is that what it's supposed to be? Hold on. I'm not sure. Because let's look at the picture of Dranthium again. Where's my magnifying glass?
I may be wrong, but the walkthrough, I doubt, is wrong.
Those aren't curved enough at the tip. Yeah. All right. Well, then, we'll just take a quick detour out back.
I'll be right back in 3 to 7 hours.
Yeah, I'll need my Whoozy Woods. Come back to... What? Property of Nicholas Culpepper.
Oh, okay.
That's new. I thought I looked at the book already. I did, and I already dealt with that puzzle. Okay. And hang on, I need to get coordinates again. Is 14 Bravo. Tomb of the Hunter, 14 Bravo. All right. I'm just going out for a quick walk. 14 Bravo. The memorial bears the name Swaif Pryor. It stirs a memory. He was one of the Dreyer. Theirs is a lonely life, at the mercy of a dangerous addiction. They built a tolerance to the Dranthium sap in childhood, that they might benefit from its potent effects, but they will die if they stop taking it. An unusual plant grows sparsely around the memorial. One with spiky leaves.
Wait a second, so... is this Dranthium that has leached out of a dead witch's body and grown in the soil?
I
Is
mean...
this a closed circle?
I mean, now you've made it weird. But I'm pretty sure it's Dranthium. And it is.
Ew.
Ew. Remind me to tell you about lupin, garlic, cucumber, and dill later on.
Okay.
Palliance. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the palliance is a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. Excellent.
Interesting.
All right. There we go. Dranthium can be filed away now. All right. Next customer, please. Now that I've gone on a brisk walk, pet the cat, have some lunch. There we go. Reuben Ward. He's the investigator.
Yeah. Crept around Blackcomb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eyebrow had bright as some potent stuff. Could see clear as day. Up on the fell I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down the flat, I heard a terrible noise like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal.
Ooh.
High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. Don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one.
What can I, your humble plant monger, do
I'll need
for
to
you?
speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal from my pounding head. You'd have been out drinking too if you'd seen what I did. This poor fucking shopkeeper. I'm being haunted. I've opened this sarcophagus bound with living vines and I'm old now. I'm a police officer being stalked by a supernatural beast. Join our cult or die.
I want to check something really quick.
Do you have any basil?
Okay. Wild coal. All right. Sure. The purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of a hair of the dog mentality as a tonic for those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who consider wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity, and claim that it is bad luck to pick berries from it. Okay. Purple berries. Like these, I'm guessing? These appear to be our only unidentified berry bearers. Yeah, that's my guess. Purple red berries. Alright, here you go. Wild coal. Norwood. A bite of the crunching root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. Unnatural light, you say? Like that?
Like that. Oh my god, that's cool as hell.
Unnatural light. So that is Norwood. Okay, I have to be rigorous. This is scientific inquiry. Scientific inquiry is frequently boring. It doesn't yield any results. But that's okay. Fine. Be that way. All right. Off you go, wild coal.
Off with you then.
Off with you then. Oh my god, we've started Cloudward Ho, and it is so delightful, and I love Murph's character so much. You've got to stop referring to him as a gentleman fister. It just does not work.
I guarantee.
So did you just give that poor guy the horticultural equivalent of a bucket of cold water to the face rather than a headache cure? No, I gave him the headache cure, and I gave him the wild coal, and the result of that correct identification is that he gave me a new entry for my book that identifies another plant. It identified this plant with the hidden spores, which someone later will theoretically ask me for. So that's how the game works, is your book starts off with descriptions of some of the plants, and then you get new plants and you get new descriptions.
Yep.
But sometimes you have to go exploring around for the plants or exploring around for the descriptions. Good kitty. Emily Costigan. Well, this looks like the right place. I don't want to have to traipse all the way over to Red Pike, so hopefully you've got what I'm after. It's a non-flowering plant with smallish leaves, and it seems to grow mostly on Red Pike. At least that's the only place I've found it. Super helpful, lady. Okay. Red Pike. Let's go flipping through the book looking for something described as growing on Red Pike that we haven't identified. Or maybe that we have identified. Hold on. This is going to be boring for a moment or two. Here we go. Common truce. Despite being described as common, the truce can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of Red Pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. Okay, so we're looking for common truce, which I've already identified. So hang on to that. Common truce. I'm just going to flip through the rest of the book and see if there's any other reference to Red Pike. Unlikely. But it doesn't take long to flip through the book. Camphor. Look, you're the one who came in here asking for a book with a blue cover. Get comfortable. Go make a cup of tea. No, it's looking very likely that common truce is what I needed. Yes, folks, this is the real cost of research. No montage. Yep, common truce. All right, let's open it up again. Or truce. Where are you? It's one I've already identified. Common truce. All right, so now we have to go to the stocks. Ha ha. Groan. Fortunately, I label everything. I think it's a setting you can turn on or off to label things. Common truce. Here you are. That'll be $9 billion. There we go. It's interesting that you have some puzzles where you can identify the same plant more than once.
Yeah.
So, like, I think the game has built in ways that if you don't solve a particular clue or get a particular plant at a time, you have another bite at it.
It also feels like a really interesting way to reinforce and evolve how you play the game. Look at how many we've labeled now.
Lots.
So
more than we haven't.
Every time you go and pull something that you've labeled, you're reminded of how far you've come.
Yeah, that's a nice mechanic. All right. Verona Green has returned.
She's awesome.
Poor Reuben. He looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at that stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here. And with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. I mean, she's Angela Lansbury, right?
Of course she is.
Yeah.
Of course she is.
Thank you, Jessica. And then the Gilded Dendra. That really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary. A little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grizzledale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. Nah, she's totally Jessica Fletcher. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly Gilded Dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread, but the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, and there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black digitalis mortis grows, was caused when the Servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Dead ground northeast of Tibet, you say? Great. We can go to the services.
I was just going to say.
Pick up something from the butcher's counter in the bakery shop. Grab our plate, be home by lunch.
Get me one of those enormous tea cakes.
For those of you who don't know, Tibet is the name of a delightful, high-quality service station between north of England and just at the very south border of Scotland on the way up to Glasgow.
Tibet services.
Tibet services is amazing. And, well, there was a child, but then he ran off. Sorry, everybody. Right, so northeast
Do the work.
of the Tibet.
Pleasure.
Stop it. Northeast of Tibet. So right here. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil, like fingers reaching out from the grave.
We're having some of them.
I'll take some of them.
Ooh.
Oh my. You might want to see someone about that. Oh dear.
No, it's the John Cena mushrooms.
Da, 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 da. Okay. There we go. Dead man's fingers indeed. All right. We shall file away our notes, and it appears that we've closed for the day. I wonder if I can put things in this. Wait. Wait.
Oh. What?
This one? This note doesn't have a check mark on it.
Does it not?
See? It's our instructions for the Briar's disc, for the smuggler's disc.
Might be something, might be nothing.
Nothing comes up, like there's no directions on it or anything, but okay, we'll hang on to that. But it's the end of the day, so it's time to pet the kitty and call it a night. So what are our new plans? Thank you kindly. And we'll end the day. Good job, Hellebore.
I'll go.
Was
Yeah, I'll
was
go.
that him just jumping on something?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. I'm sure it's fine. And this is the end of the day. When did we draw a card from this tarot deck? Ooh, it's blank. And then we're learning this story as things go by about a girl who ran away from an unhappy home and was recruited by the Orda in the forest. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Orda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Now it's Sunday. I wonder if we work on Sundays as well. We're a small proprietor. We probably do.
Of course we work on Sundays. We just close at 4. That way the baby Jesus will get cross, but not angry.
I see. It's the end of my day, too. I'm off for an early night as we're off to do a culture tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening, Wendy. Thank you for joining us. I hope your puzzle's gone well. Enjoy doing your culture. Drink lots of water. Taste wonderful foods. All that good stuff. And we're going to actually... You know what? Let me do one thing really quick, because I think...
Yeah.
A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Okay? But this might be a good place for us to take an ad break as well, because we're about to start a new day. So why don't we take 3 minutes here? We're at the bottom of our first hour. So let's have a stretch break, everybody. I'm running a bit low on water, and I might even drink a cup of tea. It might be cool enough. So why don't we take 3 minutes, get yourself a stretch and a drink, and a snack if you need one, and all that good stuff, and we Bye, everybody. Alistair will be right back. He's making me a cup of tea. And it's gotten dark enough that hopefully the curtain being open is not going to bother anybody, and I can get some nice fresh air. Right. In the meantime, oh, Hellebore is very asleep. Hellebore is hella asleep. Such a sweetie. Right. A secret uncovered is a secret no more, 2 miles north of Foxfield. You could have a little snack as a treat, like maybe some fruit. I had some grapes earlier. Alistair's very nice, and he made me go lie down in my hammock and read
I was quite vociferous.
read the book that I haven't decided if I'm going to continue reading or not yet, and have some grapes. It was lovely. Right, 2 miles north of Foxfield. Tea of choice. Oh, I'm just having bog standard tea, but my tea of choice is Ceylon Kenilworth, which is one of my favorite black teas, and I have some very posh tea that I actually should drink more of when I make the time for it. Stop checking your email. It's 10 o'clock at night.
I wasn't. I was turning off an alert. Also, that reminds me, this is my thought process. Tea, tins.
Tea.
There's...
Join us! You were saying, people are here to listen to us natter on about nonsense. Give the people what they want.
Tea, tins. There is a Lego...
Ooh, charcuterie dinner. We call that, picky tea.
Picky tea.
Yeah.
There is a Lego newsstand magazine that in a couple of months is giving away the first and so far only Lego minifigure of David Corenswet as Superman in a fancy tin.
Well, you'll have to keep your eyes peeled.
I'm just one man.
Yeah. Speaking of Lego punching his ticket this week,
Christ.
we'll talk about it in Shenanigans. Remind us to talk about how Lego's got Alistair over a barrel right now.
They seen me coming.
They see you coming. Oh, we're going to have to buy so much more Lego. Right. A secret uncovered is a secret no more, 2 miles north of Foxfield. So if you don't have the Whoozie-majiggets, you can't get it now.
The Whoozie-majiggets, I asks you.
Yes, Charlie was just one boy, but he got the golden ticket. That's a very good point.
Got a golden ticket.
Okay, Foxfield. Where's Foxfield? Right? Foxfield? That's what it said? Oh, well, I need the jigger. Foxfield, 2 miles north. All right, fine. Let's try again. Where's Foxfield? Foxfield, 2 miles north. 1, 2. You. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. Ooh, ugh. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. It's a bluey-greeny daisy on these really weird
ragwort-looking leaves.
What are you? It's quite easy to cut oneself on these jagged leaves, as I have just found out.
The leaves aren't what fascinates me. What fascinates me is the bamboo structure they're coming out of.
Cone, yeah.
That's very cool.
You are unidentified. You have to go over here. To come over here on the shelf of I don't know what you are yet. Wonder if we run out of plants or if there's more than you can ever possibly find and identify in the game. All right, Hellebore, I have to let the people in. It's Sunday. You can take your day of rest. It's all good. Posty.
One from your librarian friend today.
Excellent. Thank you. Ooh, you're gonna go exploring. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look through their stacks.
Interesting.
Calder Abbey. All right. Let's go to Calder Abbey. A small window opens.
And a much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter."
There's one of our plants that's traditionally given as a sign of friendship, isn't there?
On it.
Hang on.
I keep accidentally opening the walkthroughs for Soul Reaver 2, so I'm like, where is the Forge of Time in Strange Horticulture? I can tell you which one it is if you would like.
I can read.
I have eyes.
You can error check me. Deadly poison, protective properties, offerings at sanctuaries. Ember Soul is a good backup, but it's given as offering to deities, so that's not going to work here. Energy boost, sulfurific effect. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers.
There you go.
Is it fox button?
Yeah.
And we've identified fox button, so let's find some. Taking it to the stacks. Fox button. Ooh, got the chimey sound.
The hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Longmeg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying before selecting a scroll and handing it to me.
I know, very convenient just for us sort of puzzle, right? The book entry is called Sheep Snap. The sheep snap is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. To the south, they call this plant bulbs of Bayonne. Bulbs of Bayonne. Hold on.
That rings a bell.
Bayonne. No, that's Gosforth. Okay. Maybe not. Regarding Long Meg, there's a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic. Oh, no, we don't have time to unpack all that. Until one night, they went too far, and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Okay. Let's look at our map. North of Undermere. Here's the daughter's stone circle. I don't know that we need to do anything with this particular knowledge, or if we just need to give it to
This feels
people.
like something which we've got and will come in handy later, doesn't it?
Right. I'm going to put all the tinier pieces of paper down here, because otherwise they get lost. I'm organizing, Wendy! You've missed it! There we go. Alright. Are we supposed to go to Long Meg, I wonder? North. I wonder if we're supposed to go there.
You want me to look it up?
No, because normally if we're supposed to go somewhere, it pretty strongly directs us. I think we were supposed to go to the Abbey to get that piece of information. And we'll take it from there. I'm not an investigator, I just sell plants. And here she comes. Here comes Verona. The sisterhood are trying my patience again. The old Arda was around, but she's not. They had kept secrets for hundreds of years. If there was ever a time to share them, it's now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something. Their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda. And I think I'll take some mountain astery with me. It's mountain astery. And that's the wrong thing. Mountain astery. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. So this is ours. Smells like old books.
Yeah.
Large cup-like flowers. Nothing else matches anywhere near that description. There we go. Weeping Bell. A plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching the end of a rainbow. The soft, frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. That sounds pretty. All right, mountain astery, over here you go. It keeps giving me the ability to explore, but I've... I don't think I want to go myself. What did they say? North of Undermere. Well, there's a lot that's north of Undermere. Shall we go anyway? Maybe at the end of our day. Let's go at the end of our day. Thomas Green. I finished the designs you asked me to work on. This is you.
Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate. I have taken great care transporting them.
My lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants.
Fancy.
Show me. Oh, look!
You can do tinctures.
Oh, there's a note here. Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Spring wax cap, sometimes fatal, can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset mount cap, generally not fatal in small doses, use crushed leaves from sour bandy to cure. Bishop's parasol, often fatal, can be remedied using the sap from lemon dandy. Copper Caledonian, often fatal, no known cure. Farmer's worry, often fatal. An antidote can be made using royal gentilla. Ooh, so now I have antidotes. This is very exciting. And I have this to make as well. Baylock's elixir. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinct plants. Baylock's elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. Okay. Let's see if we know enough to identify the components of Baylock's elixir. So let's start at the top here and start looking for flowers.
Who are we working with right now?
What do you mean, who are we working with?
Customer.
Are we working with
Do we
any
have
of
a
them?
customer?
Not at the moment, no. I'm just looking at this thing for Baylock's elixir and seeing if I can identify any of the flowers in it. Not really. No. St. John's poppy. Nope. Winter boar is a good candidate for this. But we don't know enough yet. All right. We don't have enough yet. I can now brew a couple of cures, but I don't know what to do with them yet. All right. That's good. It's all good. All I can do is add plants to this. It won't let me play with any of the fun chemicals. Boo.
I wish to make teas.
Yes, exactly. I wish to make tinctures. Oh, she looked like the lady in the mask. The new Ardor wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendru is awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. I have a plant for that. Hold on. I saw something about a plant that was an offering to deities. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Caldery. What looks right? Where's my magnifying glass? Thin stem with small leaves. But that shape is quite distinctive.
Mm-hmm.
You. Not you. You. The flowers are deep blue, quite beautiful. Thin stem, small leaves. I think it's this. All right, you stay right there. I think you're Caldery. Let's collect this note. Ooh, a location. All right, let's
so that's
go.
a church and a pig and a mountain and a river.
It's a church and the spot and two rivers, 2 mountains and a river. All right, let's explore. Come here, note. Squiggle, squiggle, river. Gotta look for churches. Mm-hmm.
I think I've got it. I might not have it.
Black Pearl, Lubbock, Roseland, Rosehead, Ambleside, Crinkle Crags, Old Man, Castle Hazel's Head. Talking to myself, folks, sorry. So there's the Abbey. That's a church, but there's no river nearby it. Stay here. I'm not finding a lot of churches. Castle. Sawmill. This one's tough. Where's my magic thingy? Nothing in the magic thingy. That's the great oak. That's not, none of that helps me. Churches. There's very few churches marked on here. The only one I see is the Abbey over there. Right?
Hmm.
I'm zooming in really close. Well, that's a church.
Drop the outline over that part of the coast, see what it looks like.
Hang on, sorry. Give to me the piece of paper, please. Where'd it go? It was... That's a church. Is it the coast of the lake?
I think it's the coast of the lake.
See? Church here, church here. If I blow this up to roughly the same size, that church, that church. Mountain. That's about as close as I've gotten.
Move it down a little bit. And to the right. Overlay it over the little tributary underneath Grisdale Forest.
Like here?
Yeah, no. See where it says Grisdale Forest?
Yeah.
Yeah, overlay it a little so that it covers that, but yeah, about that.
Church. So let me make this a little bigger. So church there.
Yeah.
Church there. This is the wiggle. Mountain. Yeah. Hang on. Is there a mountain over here? And there's a mountain there. So it's here. Excellent.
It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. The trees are thick here, old too. The altar seems to belong as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisted roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. I need to give you a spoiler at this point.
Okay, so Ember Soul or Caldery. Caldery is the one we were thinking because that's the one that's traditionally given as a sacrifice. Let me read the entries again. Caldery. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but there's also... Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flowers in offering to ensure a successful hunt. All right, let's read Ember Soul then. And then make a call. Thought to have protective properties. It's sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. I just got the one whose leaves are razor sharp. You, isn't it? Yeah, see the little daisy structures? So it's one of those. So do we want to offer sanctuary or do we want to offer a successful hunt? My instinct says sanctuary, like we did earlier with the mage, we wanted to give protection as opposed to enhancing their magical powers.
Which one is sanctuary? Ember Soul or...
Ember Soul.
Yeah. Would you like the spoiler now?
Yeah.
You don't need it. Ember Soul is the one that means the sisterhood aren't horribly butchered.
Yeah.
So you made the right choice.
So, yeah, because I think the dark magic successful hunting is, hey, you who just summoned the horrible creature, good luck, have fun. Whereas Ember Soul is more for protection. Now let's just make sure that I'm getting this correct. Cut oneself on the jagged leaves. Yes. All right. So Ember Soul it is. You still with us, folks? All right. So this is the third branching option we've had now.
Yep.
All right. Ember Soul it is. Ember Soul identified. All right. Evulium. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but it is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Evolum has many short, pretty leaves. Excellent. All right. Well, hopefully we've contributed to the Sisterhood not being butchered. It's never a good idea to kill druids. There we go. Just logged off work so I can 100% pay attention now. No worries, KP. Right. Okay, so good luck, everybody. Don't die.
Have fun storming the castle.
Or not. All right. What next? Natalie Cooper. I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever woken something or other nonsense and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. I'm not joining their damned cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come round again. Larkshine. We didn't join the cult either.
No, we didn't.
Larkshine. Ooh.
That feels like a really
plant with a powerful defense mechanism. It releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Uber nettle. Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower. This is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. I'm thinking this, like, bright yellow sucker here. I'm wary of those spines. I don't think we have anything else currently barbed. So, that sounds good. Here we go. Drive them off. Lizzle?
Lyle of Neptune.
Lyle of Neptune, also called Truthsayer. This plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. The parsley-petaled pale flowers get off a strong scent. Two serum flowers. All right. We've got the cat. We've still got some notes that we haven't done anything with. We haven't done any brewing. But we were thinking about Long Meg. Should we go take a look north of T-Bay? But there's nothing there. Let's find the note again and see if we change our mind. Regarding Long Meg. According to local legend, there's a stone circle north of Undermere. Stone circle north of Undermere. Undermere? But here's the daughter's stone circle. Right? Isn't that what it's... If you ever go there, the monks will request... No, that's the other one. Where is that? That's a note. Did we end? Yeah, here we go. There's a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legend, lived nearby with their daughters. They were blah, 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 blah. They were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Stone circle north of Undermere, right? And if you look at the map, here's Undermere. Here's the daughters, the stone circle.
Daughters of the stone circle. So that's Long Meg.
Yeah. I don't think we need to go there. I really don't.
Would you like me to tell you something? This is actually a solution to something else.
Okay. That's fine.
And it's something we've already had.
So somebody will come back and ask for it.
No, it's something we haven't got to yet.
Great.
I mean, we haven't got the solution yet. We've got the note for it.
Okay. All right, Hellebore, let's wrap it up. Ooh, this one has holes. 902, 803.
In time, she learned that the Sisterhood had secrets. Or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now, she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it.
Should I do a little bit more? See if we can solve that clue?
Yeah.
902, 803. Those are the peaks, aren't they? They're the heights, the mountains.
So let's find a 902 and an 803.
$902, Bowfell. 803, the old man. So whatever's right there. 16 Echo. All right, 16 Echo. East of Crinkle Crags.
Here we go. The impressive ridgeline of the Crinkle Crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colourful plant stands out amongst the moss.
Ooh!
That's pretty.
Some kind of
very corpse flowery.
picture planty sort of sucker. Aren't you lovely? Let's still put you under the microscope. The leaves feel soft and smooth underneath. The large stamen seems to be the source of that acerbic odor. Corpse flower indeed. Okay. Stop sleeping on the job, Hellebore. I'm hoping we get to play with tinctures soon.
You just like saying tinctures.
Tinctures. George Campbell.
My old man reckons there's a plant what can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, bet you do. Thanks, George. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of the gold your way.
Sure you will, kid. Weeping Bell. Soft-filled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings, also known as golden light, and sometimes fool's hope. All right. Soft-frilled leaves. This is a good candidate. Red flowers. Soft
leaves.
Here you go, buddy. That'll be $3,000. Cash up front. Lesser Meridoc. The round flower head of the Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. Single drop of the strong smelling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. It also looks like that.
Okay.
One of the 3 flowers I need for Balok's elixir. All right, Weaving Bell. On to the filing you go. What was that called? The one that we just got?
Weeping Bell? Or Fool?
Weeping Bell's the one we just identified.
I forget what the one we got is.
Lesser Meridoc. There we go. All right. We should probably wrap up soon. Don't really want to, but let's.
You gonna do one more customer?
Let's do another customer. See how we're doing. You never know what we might find. Amos Duncan.
I'm heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in this safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination. I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me.
He wants Balok's elixir. Oh, wow. Seriously. Okay. But we've got to identify these three plants.
All three.
So what is it we were thinking? It was lesser Meridoc, we think, is the closest one to this we've found. So small head, round flower head of the Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. Smaller yellow florets. Well, it can't be one of these because we've identified them. We don't have smaller yellow florets yet. So it's not the Meridoc. Or if it is, we're not going to succeed. Now this... that's close to this.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? You want to put candidates up on a separate shelf?
That's a great idea. Let's put you over here.
Okay.
That's a good candidate for that. Let's look for any other 5-petal things. Let me snooze the ad break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think we're going to do this and maybe call it.
Right. So we want 5-petaled flowers. Where's my magnifying glass?
Oh, I got one for you right now. Bottom level, one in from the left.
This one?
Look at that.
Yes. Because we've got 2 plants with 5 leaves. One spiky, one clovery.
Mm-hmm.
That's a spiky 5-petal. That's not a clovery. That's a 5. Yeah, see, we got a lot of potentially 5-petal flowers. All right, let's go to the top row. That's 6. We've also got the kind of daisy looking. Let's put the book away. It's not going to help us right here. That's 5-petaled. Okay, what else have we got? I wonder what the penalty is if we get it wrong, if it gives us that whole dread ennui thing. Is that 4 petals? That's 4 petals. Don't need you. That's 6. And then we've got all these daisies. You are a candidate. Come with me. Might be you. You've got too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 10. That's more than 10. That's 6. What about you? That's more than 10. You might be Winterbore, and you were one of our earliest acquisitions, so I'm gonna do some alchemy here. I wonder, like I said, I wonder if there's any penalty for getting it wrong.
If I'm right, by the way, reading the thing I'm reading, we are already on a very specific path. There is a customer we should have had by now. We didn't, because we have not chosen to join the cult.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a 10-petal daisy, which is one of those. I think is one of those because I haven't found another 10-petaled daisy. That's too many petals. 1, 2. Ooh, wait, come here.
Yeah, that guy.
Come here, Eyebright. No, you're a very good candidate because it's also got the spikes.
Yep. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. So
I'd go with the Eyebright.
So Eyebright, and then this is a spiky 5 with stamens.
Pop that onto the microscope.
You have stamens. Yeah. You're a good candidate.
No stamens.
No stamens. Stamens, but tulip shaped.
Yeah.
So you two, and you're not tulip shaped, you're just 5 petaled. Okay, so these are my candidates.
So what are we looking at?
I don't know. I haven't identified those 3 plants.
I think they're good candidates.
New elixir acquired.
And that's the tea.
Oh, we've done it. It checks the box.
Hey, well done.
And it's identified.
It's identified the plants.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has. You didn't Oh, no, you're right. It hasn't.
No, it has. Eyebright I knew about. St. John's Poppy I knew about. But these 2, they were used, but they weren't identified. All right, well, let's leave you over here where I can find you again if I need them. And it was Eyebright and whatever these 2 were. All right, buddy, you want to take your life into your own hands. Here you go. Oh, wait, I can put it under the microscope. A pale blue liquid. How very useful. Well, you could be my experiment. Let's see if I got this right. What's this? Enter a name here. Oh, okay. Let's put a purple label.
I'll call it Baylock's Elixir.
Test first.
Do.
Baylock's elixir identified. Okay, fascinating. Spring wax cap, an edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. This was one of the ingredients I needed in. Can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled and fatal fungi and their antidotes. Okay, well, great. Now I know how to make Baylock's elixir. Ooh, and I have to start storing elixirs. Oh, can I put it in here? No? Okay, so no. Very frustrating. All right, let me file away the... Hang on, we need to take some notes. Can I add some more labels? Because it was Eyebright. Oh, yes, I can. Come here. BE. Baylock's elixir. Okay, so now if I have to find it again in the future, I can. So what did we use? Let's make one other one. It was Eyebright and these 2, right?
Yeah.
If it makes another Baylock's elixir, I've already brewed that elixir. Fine, but that means I can identify these plants as something in Baylock's elixir and something in Baylock's elixir. Great. So you don't get to go over there. You get to live on this shelf. Well, you can live down here. And you, I can put away. I can put all the rest of these away. All right, I'm just going to clean up the shop, everybody, and then we'll call it a night. I have to be tidy.
Tidy up.
I have to tidy up. Oh no, we were Big Pharma all along. Well, you know, you start growing plants and you kind of get one or two. It's going to be drugs either way. It's just a matter of whether you're going Big Pharma or you're going friendly neighborhood, you know? Okay. So, whatever these two things are, they are used in Balog's elixir, so we're putting them over there. And the rest of these have yet to be identified. It's drugs all the way down. Absolutely. All right. Filing Balog's elixir has been created. You may go with the rest of my papers. You still have to be created. All right. Look at us. Making drugs. Woohoo! All right, Hellbore. Let's call it a night. Shall we go ahead and take our very last ad break, everybody? We'll do like, maybe I can do a short one. I don't think it'll let me do a short one, but I've used all my snoozes making sure we can clean up. So let's take one last ad break and then we'll come back and wrap it up. Okay, we'll be right back.
good.
I'm math good. It's
She
okay.
math good.
I'm math totally good. I can totally do math. But I don't have a shenanigan prepped because I didn't get time to do one before we started stream. And it's
been quite a
11
big
o'clock
day.
anyway. So I'm not feeling like we particularly need a shenanigan. We're not sending anybody to bed on nightmare fuel. So
In fact, on delicious, relaxing tea.
delicious, relaxing memory elixir, which I'm sure this guy will use for capitalism.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be the lady who looked at the coffin wrapped in living vines full of the ash of an ancestor and went, all right, first I want the vines off that. And secondly, I'm going to go groveling around in here. Look at this amulet. I think I'll put it on.
I think I'll put it on. Oh my God.
Why am I old now?
Have you-
Because you're this stupid.
Because you're stupid. Because you've read no fiction whatsoever. How very dare you? You deserve everything you get.
There is a story that author Maurice Broders tells which lives rent-free in my head.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I think I actually accidentally discovered who the white beta reader on this was that I'm about to tell you about, and it's kind of embarrassing, so I've instantly wiped it. Maurice does really, really good urban fantasy and horror, and one day he gave a draft of his most recent novel to two groups of friends, one of which was a very nice, very talented white author, and the section that his novel opens with is, one day a family come downstairs in their home and they find a new door. That's always been there. They just haven't seen it before. It's disappeared. Every black person, every person of color that Maurice gave this to as a beta reader came back with, I'd leave. Now. I'd leave now. Your book's finished at this point. We'd leave. The white beta reader came back with, I'd try the door. That's the lady with the vine coffin, ash, lucky dip, death amulet.
She deserves what she gets. Like, I'm going to dig something out of somebody's physical remains and put it on.
It's probably fine.
No, put
Probably fine.
Put that back where you found it. That's cursed. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Right, let's tell the fine people where we will be next week.
All sorts of places. Next, you'll see us on Friday.
Mostly in these chairs.
Chances are. Next, you'll see us on Friday when the full lead will go live, and we're talking about K-pop Demon Hunters.
K-pop Demon
Fucking
Hunters
brilliant.
was freaking amazing, and everybody should go see it.
It's on Netflix
It's
now.
literal 90-minute bop. It is wonderful and so good. And there's a ghost tiger who I wish to adopt.
He's the best boy.
He's the bestest boy.
He's this huge loopy green tiger who just
Gray.
doesn't say blue-gray, just doesn't say anything. He just walks around going,
He's very cute. He's amazing. Yes. K-pop Demon Hunters was a fantastic. We're talking about that. And then on Sunday, we will be back with more Raziel, where
Yes.
we've been
the
betrayed
Forge of Time.
yet again, thrown into the
David
future.
Why at the end, his butt's out and someone's fucked him over.
I know, but now all of the wonderful, juicy tension between Cain and Raziel has been made manifest, and it gets really, really interesting and coded.
I hate you. I hate your stupid kissable face. You know,
Yes,
that's their entire relationship.
Exactly. It's, in fact, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me commit a crime real quick. Don't tell me AO3 can't be reached. How dare you? I'm gonna look up how many Raziel and Cain stories there are on AO3.
You're gonna try.
Our internet can't be down. We wouldn't be streaming. Is it not secured? Interesting. Oh no, AO3 is down. What's happened?
Hold on. I can get straight in.
Hang on, maybe I got the one. There we go. All right, I'm fine. I'm fine. So, Cain Raziel with a slash. 241, folks. Help yourself.
If you just go,
I have indeed already read 3 Raz Cain fics. Please to be sharing links. Thank you. Friends don't let friends read bad smut.
if you just go with Raziel, well, now that goes up to just under 800. And the first one is also tagged Dean Winchester.
Oh no. Oh God. Oh dear Lord. Yep. Okay.
I do wonder if at some point in his...
Many of these are in Russian. That's frustrating.
I do wonder if in his fictional life at one point Dean Winchester sat bolt upright in bed and went, oh my God. I'm bi. And everyone who's ever met him went, oh, sweetheart.
Yes. Yes, we know.
Oh, baby child.
Okay. Share links. Thank you very much,
X-Files
Moxie.
Lego.
Yeah, okay. Now, let me show everybody Alistair's doom. Because today,
I'm in so much trouble.
Lego announced.
So much trouble.
I can't screen share while I'm on. They've announced X-Files. The truth is out there. Lego ideas.
Let me walk you around the 2 or 3 points in this where I'm doomed. The first and least obvious one is I'm so charmed by the cones of light coming off the flashlights. I can't even. The second is there is an official Walter Skinner Lego minifigure. For those of you familiar with the X-Files, and I'm aware some of you may not be because it's quite an old show now.
Shut your mouth!
One of the recurrent characters is Assistant FBI Director Walter Skinner, who is a large, bald man who is very principled and decent and moralistic.
Their photo of the astronaut is the belly!
Yeah.
Oh no!
I love Walt.
Is that the Kachina?
Yes.
Oh my god, the
attention to detail in this thing is
in the
extraordinary.
office set is phenomenal.
I'm also about 99% certain that is an original sculpt for Scully's hair because it's not quite 90s enough.
Yes.
Yes, Lego Eugene Toombs in the walls is also delightful. Also,
yes, the squeeze guy. That is correct.
The freaking UFO is from the second episode. The UFO is a perfect design of the UFO from the second episode. The episode that ends with one of those couplets of dialogue that has stuck in my head for decades. When Mulder's informant comes to see him, and as he leaves, Mulder goes, "They're here, aren't they?" And the guy turns around, smiles, and says, "Mr. Mulder, they've been here for a long, long time." And at that point, I was doomed.
This is delightful.
Do you think I'm spooky? Yes, Mulder, we do. You're actually a bit weird and unpleasant.
This is gonna... And the little Jersey Devil. The flashlight cones really, really, really does it with me. Many of the fics have spoilers. If you really want to know, you can't go wrong with a kudos descending.
Oh, that's a super useful hack. Thank you.
Very useful hack.
Thanks, Moxie.
But yes, Alistair will absolutely be doomed to buy.
I also only just noticed the original old school Lego tree piece is actually in the forest.
Where? This one here?
The little Christmas tree looking guy.
The little Christmas pine tree.
I ate so many of those when I was a kid.
Don't eat them. They're not for eating.
Good night, everybody.
The Lone Gunman newspaper. There we go. I know.
The only thing that can make it better is a Burt Reynolds minifigure from my favorite episode, and that's so easy to do.
That's such a fun episode. Great. But yes, that's grabbed Alistair. Do we have a release date on this?
I believe it's this year.
It doesn't. It says June 6th is the date. This is the one that apparently won the Build Your Nostalgia 90s Throwback contest.
Yeah.
It beat
Jumanji.
A Jumanji board, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer library.
Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, a Fifth Element book nook. Oh, man. I so would have bought that.
Oh, that's huge and beautiful.
That's so pretty. Amazing. Oh wow, these contests were good. The Buffy library is really good as well.
Weird side note about that, because the Buffy reboot / sequel that is being produced by Sarah Michelle Gellar is moving ahead. And she's been asked about kind of what she can tell people, and all she said is everyone who's dead is coming back.
Oh, good.
Which feels a lot like did Joss fuck you over? Yeah, we're giving you a job again. It's okay.
Nice. So yeah, sorry for running late. Can this be the fifth thing we do every stream? What, put together cool Lego sets? I mean, oh my god, we'd be here forever, but we'd probably finally start building the Lego that is in the living room in boxes that needs to be built. You could totally do a Lego building stream. That would be amazing. You alright?
Yeah, my
Did you hurt
thumb
your
is
thumb?
complaining.
Don't do that. Chill Lego stream? Okay, Ducky, capture that idea for the next time I have to travel for business. You can do a...
I'm not doing Edinburgh, am I?
I don't know if I'm going on a Wednesday either,
Okay.
but if I do have to go to Edinburgh on a Wednesday, you can do a Lego build
I
stream.
might do a Lego build stream.
Well, that sounds very cool. We'll set you up with this. Yeah, right. We got a second camera. Hold on. Excuse me, folks. This is going to be very disorienting for a second.
Also, I found out...
See? You can do a build your Lego stream thingy.
I also found out something truly horrifying today. No, it's the right kind of horrifying. Don't worry. There was a couple of years ago, there was a San Diego exclusive version of the evil Decepticon Transformer Soundwave, who traditionally turns into a stereo. Yeah.
Decepticons forever.
I'll show you the video when we get off stream. The SDCC exclusive is this.
An iPad?
It's an iPad, and he is this thick.
He's a Lego
The
iPad.
Transformer iPad.
Ooh.
And he's over 100 quid.
Oh
so,
my gosh,
yeah.
no. Absolutely not, but I would love to see a million photos.
Yes.
Cool. Right, idea filed for Chill Lego Building Stream. Good to know.
Good job, everybody.
Lego X-Files with a creepy guy in the walls. Fuck
you, Eugene.
Fuck you, Eugene. And we will see you on Friday for the full 8, and
will.
on Sunday for more Raziel after Marguerite goes poking around AO3 for fic recommendations.
Thank you so much for joining us, folks. I've been Alistair.
I'm Marguerite.
You've briefly seen Twiglet's bum, and we'll see you next time.
Have a great rest of your day, everybody.